Okay, hi everyone, welcome back, and in this update we are going to check out Algorand's price chart, and specifically we are going to talk about this important bounce and see, based on it, can we argue, maybe it is time to say that we have hit our final low, and if not, what is it that we need to see in Algo in order for us to talk bullish with more confidence? So are you ready? Let's dive in and see what is going on. And before we get into what is specifically happening in this region, let me tell you, no matter what is going to happen in the short term in this region, one way or the other, I am extremely bullish in Algo. Okay, let's understand that. Why? Because you see, I believe that off of the lowest low we are having in Algo, a beautiful 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 on the upside. And in the interest of not really wasting your time, let's go on our own chart from Binance, because I think I have the waves there we go. Okay, so this is a beautiful looking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, followed by that starting from here and not the highest high. I do think this is actually an A, B, C in form of potentially a running flat to about the lows, meaning what? Yup, we have probably hit our final bottom all the way down here, and on a higher degree, we can consider two different counts. But here's the thing, the conclusion, no matter what scenario is actually going to play out, is actually very much similar. You see, if you want to say that this is a wave 1 correction for wave 2, well, okay, here's a question for you. What's going to happen next? I think you know the answer. We're going to have a huge bull run into wave 3 and 4 and 5, and having this wave 4 and 5, this thing is going to take some time. On the other hand, if you do not want to be that bullish in algo, then okay, I guess you can say this is 5 wave up into A, this is correction for wave B, and guess what? Conclusion is the same. We are going to have at least yet another move on the upside into our C leg, and let's go around here. You see, in an A, B, C zigzag, sub waves are gonna be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into A, correction for wave B. Let's say an ABC running flat for the sake of our argument, and then another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up into C. And here's a very important point. For our wave B, we can have so many different patterns. However, each of them could potentially mean a very different thing. For example, in case of a running flat, well, okay, this actually means that bears are not really that powerful. Why? Because if they were to be very much powerful, then okay, I'm gonna say they probably would have pulled the price all the way back down to these levels, or at least let's say make this thing an ABC expanded flat, which in it we are going to take the low of our A-leg. So whenever you see a running flat, something like this, at that point you should probably argue bears are not that powerful, bulls most likely are still in charge, and as a result, you can say the next leg on the upside is probably going to get extended quite a bit. And that is actually one very important reason for why overall in Algorand, again, I'm going to say it, no matter what's going to happen in the short term, I am very much bullish, and I do believe on another move up. And well, based on what we said, it seems like that this phase is going to get extended, and hopefully we are going to see this by the end of this cycle. So this is the main reason for why overall in algo I am extremely bullish. Now, in like very short term, let's go on our own chart from trading view. So if you remember the last time that we talked about algo, we were right around these areas, and the idea was that we can consider different counts, and for example, either we're going to have a consolidation pattern and then get another move down, and that will most likely be our final low, or maybe this is actually the low of our correction. Nonetheless, we said we should be still a bit more patient and careful, and watch the current structure very closely and look for some very much optimistic signs. And chief among them, if you remember, was finding off of the lowest low a beautiful 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave, which the subwaves for it are going to be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into wave 1, 3, and 5. And for our corrections, we can have different scenarios. Let's say, yeah, okay, sure, WXY into wave 4 and an ABC structure into wave 2. Now let's go on the live chart and see, based on the recent pump, can we consider some sort of a bullish scenario? And guess what? The answer is absolutely yes. But first things first, let's just hide everything. between all the lows in here, which one is the lowest low? I think by like the smallest margin, it's actually this one. Well, if this is the case, then okay, I can tell you, maybe we are having from here to probably, I'm gonna say around this point, wave 1, correction for wave 2, and the current move can be into a huge wave 3 and 4 and 5, and for our wave 2, we can consider some sort of a flat, doesn't really matter, and our wave 3 is actually the key. You see, I believe we can say this is 1, this is 2, and then probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up into wave 3, correction for 4, another move up into wave 5. So as you can see, I'm gonna say in the next 24 to about 48 hours, if we want to be bullish in Algorand, our move up actually has to continue a bit more, and then you want to see a consolidation pattern, something like this, followed by another move on the upside. If we see something like this, it could be, in my view, a very, very bullish sign, suggesting, you know what, we have hit our final low, and it's actually time to start the next major phase of the bull run. And let me be very clear, this doesn't necessarily mean that we are going to go up big time effective immediately. No, it just means that we have hit our final low, and for example, after completing this impulse, what are we going to have? You know the answer, a move on the downside. However, this is probably going to be a beautiful long and not short opportunity. Why? Because if we are truly bullish in Algorand, then okay, on a higher degree, this is going to be a wave 1, correction for 2, and well, what's next? Massive move up into wave 3, 4, 5. And pay attention, this is actually a very important point, and I'm going to use it once more in a minute. You see, in terms of Elliott's waves, we say that usually, again, this is the keyword, usually wave 3 is known to be quite a strong and sharp move. Whether it's going to be on the up or downside doesn't really matter. Now, if I just go in here, there we go. So here's the thing. If you want to be bullish in Algorand, then okay, I'm telling you right now, this move up has to actually get accelerate some more. And for example, in the next 48 hours, if you see something like a 23-24 cents algo, and then after a consolidation, another move up, that's actually going to be a fantastic sign, further confirming, you know what, we have hit our final low. And after a short-term pullback, let's say for like a week or two, we are going to have another magnificent phase on the upside. On the other hand, though, what you do not want to see in Algorand is maybe after having another short-term move up in the next 12 hours, maybe a strong move down, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in order to get back to around these areas. And at that point, if we end up taking this important low, okay, that's pretty much going to be a confirmation of the bearish count, suggesting, you know what, maybe in the short term, our move down is not over. And for example, off of maybe this point, we're gonna have ABC up into A, ABC down into B, and some sort of a 5 wave on the upside into our ceiling. This scenario is also possible. So what should we do right now? Well, despite the recent phase up, I do not believe that at least at the moment, it's really time to get our hopes up way too much. Sure, we are going according to the bullish track. That's absolutely fair. However, right now, it's just a little bit too soon to be completely optimistic. When is it going to be the time to be fully bullish? Well, you know it, when we get, again, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and especially if in this phase up, we manage to have overlapping of the waves between this phase and the current move. Okay, that is going to be like a really good sign. Why? Because what's the alternative scenario in Algorand? You see, I was saying for so long that if we want to have one more move down, odds are on a higher degree. At that point, this is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down. However, let's say we want to have like a 15% move up and get to about these levels. At that point, the length and also the shape of our wave 4 is really not going to match the length and shape of our wave 2. And this is going to look so odd and weird to a degree that is going to make me say, you know what, maybe we shouldn't consider having one more move down in algo into our wave 5. Maybe we should say the final low is already in, especially since we got our bounce back from this unbelievably important support area. And why is this so important? Because under here, we really do not have a whole lot of strong supports. And God forbid, if we get a move down and get a break of this level, at that point, you may end up seeing like a 20 to even potentially 30% move on the downside. Is that my base case though? Based on what I'm seeing, I don't really think that should be my primary scenario. For now, I do like to be a bit optimistic, but having said that, let's wait a couple of more days and see some more confirmations suggesting the bottom is in. And at that point, I think you are going to see me being very, 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 very optimistic in Algo. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in Algorand's chart. Anyway, if you found any value in my content, I would really appreciate if you like this video and consider subscribing to my channel and follow me on Twitter. And if you want more, maybe you want a complete analysis for your own specific crypto, or maybe you want to learn some decent TA in order to be able to make good money in the markets, you can become a member and ask me anything you want. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.